Hello everyone, it's Neil again from Michael at Acoustics. Hope you're all good. That was a little bit of trying to play mixing rhythm and lead guitar. Been boiled on a few lessons to help you out. Try and see the fretboard. That's a kind of key thing because it's just a mess, isn't it, really, for most of us. Right. However, when you start to do two things, one, understand some basic scale shapes. Let's just start with one scale box. I do the minor. This one in the first box, the A minor, which is the same as the C. Yeah, if I did it here, the B minor would be the same as the D. Okay, same thing. And if you can see this, when you play this chord, you can see it in the second box, then you're halfway there. Now, the important thing is this first one. Yeah, is if you can start to see all the chord shapes there, like I told you before. So that would be A minor, yeah. And then we have the B diminished, which nobody really plays, but. And then you would have the, what else we got? A minor, B minor, C, obviously. D. Yeah, and then you'd have E minor, so you kind of do a different version of it there. And then F and G. Then you know what chord notes to target when you're playing over those specific chords. That's the key. Yeah? So if you want to play a little bit, I'm just deliberately targeting the A minor notes. But I can play any, when I'm playing any note, and the A minor will work fine. Yeah? Yeah? And I'll put the chord diagram up here so you can see it. See? They're all available to me. And before I never knew what notes to hit. When I saw people do this, didn't know. Anyway, so basically all you're doing there is when you're playing the note, playing the chord, sorry, you should be able to see the chord notes that are available to you because you know what chord you're playing. So I'm playing A minor, so that's what I'm playing, right? And then if I go to C, I go to A, let's go to an F. Now, playing F here, playing F here, playing F here. Yeah? And that's the beauty of it. So when if I've got somebody else chugging over this, I can go, and I know I'm hitting the F notes there. Now don't get me wrong, I can play any in the pentatonic, and that'll sound good. Yeah. Later on we'll talk about playing over scales, over the chords, and then the G, move up to here. Yeah, that's how that works. Okay. So you hit the notes. You can target the notes that you're playing in the chord by knowing where they are in the box. Now I'm just concentrating on the box, but all the notes in the scale contain all the chords. Kind of common sense, but it's a bit of a light bulb moment. So that enables you to say any box has all the chords in it. Yeah. So that's what we want to get to. So let's do something like, yeah. So I'm playing in G here, and what I'm doing is I'm not really playing the whole G chord, right? I'm just going to play the note and the bottom notes, yeah? And I'm borrowing from the minor scale here. I'm in the first box here. But I can mix major and minor, so that would be G minor, yeah? And I normally wouldn't play that note, because that would be major. But in blues, this is kind of blues version of it, I can mix major and minor, so. Play a bit slower. You see how that's all? I just did the exact same thing there with the exact same notes, playing further up. That's basically, simplistically, playing over the chords. Because I'm doing the Yeah? Yeah? Right, and then I move it up to the C. Can move up to the D. Back to C. G. You got it? Yeah? So that's the simplistic way of doing it, for example, under that G minor. And I'm also mixing minor and major minor there. Now, how we move on from this is essentially, let's move up to this box. So, just take an A and a G. Let's do G and C. Let's do G and C, okay? Because we've done A minor a few times. And then I'll do an A minor next time, but we'll do G and C. So, again, the new way. That's in the G shape here, the second chord, I'll show you. And I'll do a little solo. Now, how you know I'm playing the right notes, again, they're circled up there, so you'll see I'm just playing them from the scale box, because I know fine when I play this shape, I'm in the minor scale second box. The relative minor, E minor in this case. So I'm playing G, but I'm playing G is the same notes as E minor, right? Bass run here. C. So what was going on there? So I'm playing over the notes every time there. Okay? G. From the G scale. Bass run, again, that every time I play the box, these are all available to me. And I step into C there. And I'm just playing notes from, it's kind of C and F here I'm doing, but it's notes from the C shape here, the first box, C scale. So I'm playing notes from the C scale. I'm not playing them from the G minor, the G or the E minor scale anymore, yeah? So let's go through that. C, notes from C scale. Well, what to do there, right? So these notes are available. Remember I said this in the previous lesson? When I play this shape, those 6 are all available to me on the 3 bass strings. And when I play this one, the 2nd, 3rd and 4th string are all available to me. So I can simplistically go. But as me using the G scale when I'm doing the bass run there, and when I use the C, I did it on the C ones. You understand the difference? And I know how to do that because when I play this, I know I'm in C, therefore I'm in the A minor pentatonic first box, or A minor first box as I see it. They're all available to me. So are these. So well, let's do it a little bit different. So. I hope you understood that, hope you got it. If you didn't, give me some comments and I'll explain it a bit more. Now we're starting to get a bit tricky, right? Because what I was doing there, again, hopefully you understood that. Just playing notes from the G chord, then I've got the C, the new way. And I can play anything there. But this one's quite easy and sounds nice. And then the D, because it's the same as a C, I can play the same relative notes. So I can do even though they're not in the overall chord scale, if you like. This is what's called playing over the notes. And you know fine you're hitting the right ones, because when I play D, they're all safe. When I play C, and it sounds a little bit more interesting. So hope you're getting it, I hope you're understanding it. Good, it's getting deeper. Catch you later. Bye.